very good morning to all of you. So student, today we are going to start a new topic, that is pattern in SST chapter 3, clothes we wear. But before this, we are going to take a short recap of the fiber which we have learned till yet. So let's start. So student, as we all learned that in fibers are of two types. How many types of fiber? Two types. One is natural and another one is synthetic, or we also called it man-made fiber. Right? So student, as name indicates that natural fiber, we got it from the natural sources. And what are these sources? That is plant and animals, rest. So if we talk about plants, in plants we can say cotton plant, right? And if we talk about animals, then rabbit, yes, and sheep. And we also got the silk from the silkworm. Fine. So these are the sources of natural fiber. Now I will tell you what are the sources of the synthetic or man-made fiber. So man-made or synthetic fiber are those fibers which are made by the man itself. So what is some of the examples of man-made fibers are? Tell me. Rayon, nylon, polyester. Yes, these are the some example of that synthetic or man-made fiber. So till yet we have learned this only. Now we are going to start with a very important topic, that is pattern. Fine. So take out your books and we will start with the pattern. So now student, I hope you all will open your book, that is, and open the page number 318. Fine, picture. Now we are going to start with the pattern. Right? So what is pattern? You see different designs, right? Different designs embossed on the clothes, right? Like curtain, your dress, your bed sheet. What is this? These all are the pattern. And in India, we have number of states, right? And every state have their own specialty, right? So some of the states have their particular pattern, particular design, for which they are famous for. So now you are very excited to know how all these patterns are made. There are different type of techniques through which we can just make the pattern on the clothes. So some of the techniques are block printing, chicken curry, ikat, tie and dye, kalamkari. So student, these are some of the techniques with the help of which we can do the designing, or we can give the pattern to the clothes. So now one by one we are going in details about all these patterns. So students, now we are going to learn about what is the first pattern, that is block printing. Right? So in block printing we use a wooden block and a design is already carved on it. And what we will do, we can dip that wooden block in the color and then we can press that wooden block on the cloth. And if we do this on a continuous basis, then it become a pattern. Right? So, but there are some particular state, as I already told you that different state have their different pattern. Same, we have different state for which block printing are famous. So some of the states are Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal are famous for block printing. So once again we are going to revise what is block printing. Block printing is one of the technique through which we can make the pattern on the cloth, right? And what we use to print this pattern? We use the wooden block. Okay, and on this wooden block some design is already been carved. So when we dip that wooden block in color and then press that wooden block on cloth, then the design will appear. And if we do it in a continuously, then it creates a pattern. And what are the states who is famous for? Yes, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal are famous for block printing. Right? So now we move to our next pattern, that is chicken curry. Now just turn your page and move on the next page. So now student, we move to our next pattern, that is pattern chicken curry. Okay, so chicken curry is one of the style of pattern and it is a very popular pattern, right, in our especially in our Uttar Pradesh. And which state is famous for this? Yes, Lucknow is famous for this embroidery. It is the chicken curry embroidery. Now you all were just thinking, what is chicken curry embroidery? So craftsmen, we have the skilled craftsmen for this work and they use needle and thread to do this artwork, to make this pattern on the cloth. And the clothes we use is for the cotton, silk, muslin. These are some type of cloth on which this pattern was made. Right? And what next? That this is the most beautiful pattern and they made mostly of flower. They thus made the flower with the help of needle and thread. And which state is famous for this work? Yes, Uttar Pradesh. And from which city? Lucknow. This is famous in Lucknow. And the name of the pattern is chicken curry. I hope you understand this. Now we will move to our next pattern. So students, now we are going to start with a new pattern design, that is ikat. So you see in your book there is already a pattern printed, that is a ikat print, right? So in ikat print what happened? Now the cotton or silk cloth are wrapped in bundles and tied in water resistant material and then they dipped. Now then they dip in color, and after drying, once it dried, we open it, then they are woven into a beautiful design, right? So this design is famous in Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. So these are the two states which are famous for ikat design, that is Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. I hope you understand this pattern. Now we will move to our next pattern, that is tie and dye, which is also famous for the name of Bandhani design. So just see the content in your book. I will teach you what is tie and dye pattern. It is so similar to ikat, but there is a one difference between both of them, that in tie and dye pattern we have not woven it. That we did it in ikat design. And in tie and dye pattern, a light color, like suppose the base is dark and the print is of light color. So a light colored piece of cloth, right, is first tied with the thread and then we dipped it, and then we dip it in color or dye. After it dries, we remove the thread and a beautiful pattern is appear on the cloth. So this is the procedure of tie and dye. And which states are famous for this? Rajasthan and Gujarat are famous for that tie and dye. And what else we can say tie and dye? We also say bandhani design. Okay. Now move to the next page and we will start with the new pattern. Now student, today in our book this is our last pattern, but our pattern not limited to that. We have other patterns also, but in our book we have these patterns only. And last pattern of the day is that is kalamkari. Student, kalamkari, as a name indicate the kalam. Kalam means pen. In this artwork is done by the skilled craftsmen. Right? Those are perfection in their work. They are using kalam, a pen, a freehand drawing on the cloth with the help of paint and just draw beautiful curved painting on the clothes. Right? So this is the pattern which we call kalamkari, and which state is famous for? Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh is famous for kalamkari. So student, do you know one thing? That red, blue and yellow, these three colors are the primary colors. Yes, what primary color means? It means that with the help of these three primary colors, we can make other colors. So, what are the colors? Red, blue and yellow. These all are the primary colors. Now, we are going to start our next subtopic, that is dye. Dyes are the colors which we saw on our clothes. You know one fact that mostly the cloths which we got from the natural or synthetic fiber are white in color. So now you are thinking from where these colors will appear. You see, I am wearing maroon color shirt, but actually it is a dye. It is colored. So how these colors are made? So student, there are two types of dyes. One is natural and another one is synthetic. So student, as you see, as I told you earlier, natural term means which we got from the nature. So here also the dye which we got from the nature and from plants we call natural dye. So you see some examples written on the board, that is one is onion, walnut, beetroot, turmeric, pomegranate. These are some of the example of natural dye. So once again we will repeat it. What is natural dye? Natural dye is a dye which we obtain from plants or the sources which are naturally available in our environment. Right? And some of the examples are onion, walnuts, beetroot, turmeric, pomegranate. These are the some of the examples. Next is your synthetic dye. Synthetic dye again is a man-made dye, and this dye man-made with the help of chemicals. They are not naturally, they are the chemicals which are made by the man with the help of chemicals. So I hope these two dyes are clear to you. Now I will tell you more about the natural dye. So students, I am going to tell you very important thing, that with the help of onion, you are saying what color will appear with the help of onion. Yes, we got pinkish brown color from onion. Right? Which color? That is pinkish brown color from onion. Right? Second is walnut. From the walnut shell we got brown color. Which color? Brown color. Done? And beetroot. With the help from the beetroot, which color we got? Purple. And turmeric. With the help of turmeric, we obtain yellow color. And one important, that pomegranate. I told you pomegranate. Yes, from the pomegranate skin, we got again a yellow color. Right? I hope you are clear with the dye. So now student, get ready for some experiment. Yes, experiment. Now I will show you to make a color with the help of natural resources. Are you ready? Are you excited for it? So now be ready and then watch the experiment carefully. Now student, we are going to start our experiment. You see the material already on the table. So what we require? A glass of water, one bowl, one spoon, turmeric and coffee. So we are going to perform two experiments. First with the turmeric and second with the coffee. So see, I add some water in the bowl and put some turmeric powder, which is a natural source of dye. Now we mix it properly. You see which color will appear? It's a yellow color? Yes. Now I have a paper with me which is white in color. So now I am going to dip this in this color. See which color appear? It is yellow in color. Look, in the same way, when we dip a piece of cloth in the color, then the same type of color is formed. So here you see which color? Yellow color. Now we will do our next experiment, which is with coffee. Now student, we start doing our next experiment, that is with the help of coffee. Now again we add some water, take a spoon, coffee, then we add coffee in this water and mix it well. Now once it mixed, then I have this white paper with me, right? Now I'm going to dip this in water and you see which color will come. Now student, you can see brown color, right? This is a brown color and this paper is dyed in this brown color. This is all for the day. I hope you understand the topic, you understand the pattern, dyes, and I hope you enjoyed the experiment also in the video. So now this is all for the day. Thank you and stay healthy.